Hey everybody, it's Lance with the Ride with Lance. And guess what we got today? We have the brand new Lectric XP Trike 2. This is the 500 watt version. 750 watt version doesn't come out until September. But we are taking it out on its maiden voyage around the neighborhood. We'll stop up here a little while at the park and we'll do an overview of the bike. But today it's more like the familiarization ride. And it is a nice looking trike. I've got the white with black rims. And what I like right off the bat of this is there's no gears. Nothing up here to shift around. You just use the, well, you can't call it PAS levels, but the levels that are like PAS levels, like PAS 1 is Eco, number 2 is Tour, number 3 is Sport, number 4 is Sport Plus, and number 5 is Turbo, which gives you the most power. And it is a pretty comfortable feeling ride, a nice relaxed ride. Now, unlike some of the other trikes I rode, I felt cramped. Like everything was just so close, even no matter how much I tried to adjust it. I think I've got it in a nice riding position, nice and relaxed. But we'll see how it goes. Let's go into the park here. All right, so one of the claims they made is it's more stable. So we're gonna go through here, this little park, and do some of these little tight turns and see how it feels. That was pretty nice. I've been on trikes where you take turns like this and it wants to get one of the back wheels off the ground. I'm not feeling that so far with this. Let's make this a sharp turn right here. Oh, there we go. Tight. If you turn sharp enough, going fast enough, you'll get either the left or right wheel off. But for stability, it feels pretty stable if you're riding it like a normal person. One of the other things I'm noticing right off the bat is the suppleness of this new Cloud front suspension. It's really nice. I think it feels like it's the best I felt on a trike. I mean, I've only had 2 other trikes, but this is doing the job. This tight turn, and this does come with, let's get some speed up here, Star Union disc brakes. We'll get up here and we'll hit the brakes. Right, there's 12, brake. Nice. And not only does it have brakes, of course it has the parking brakes. If you can see these 2 blue levers right up here. Just pull your brake in, flip them down, and they're locked. You do get a little play back and forth, but it doesn't roll anywhere. And to release it, bring those back up, and they're ready to go again. Nice and easy. Let's find a place around here somewhere where we can stop and I'll give you a closer look at the bike. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Like I said, this is the 500 watt version. $750 watt. It's going to be coming soon. You know what? Let's do a little more street riding. Maybe I'll take it back to my house and we'll do an overview of it. I am in turbo mode. Let's see if I ghost pedal. Okay, I'm up 11.12, 12.2. It looks like that's about all I'm gonna get out unless I really push hard, but you're pedaling crazy. And this is gonna be great for those who don't want a fast trike. They want a smooth power delivery. They don't want any surprises. They just want to enjoy the ride. That's nice. Let's do a turn here. And this is the throttle test. In turbo, that would be the most powerful level there is. It looks like we're gonna top out at about 12 miles an hour. And you know what? That's just fine. Because that gives you the time to look around and see what's around you without having to worry about too much speed and what's going on in front of you. Because you're just going too fast. Let's go down there. I've been down this cul-de-sac for a while. But the handlebars are adjustable, up and down, of course, and you can move them this way. It also comes with that suspension seat post, the Lectric branded suspension seat post. And it does come with a seat with a backrest. So that's a nice addition too. I was a little worried about it in the beginning, but now it's actually feeling a lot more comfortable. And you know, unlike some of the other trikes, that back pad seems to stay in place. I had some other trikes where that back pad was constantly coming loose and sliding down. Let's turn around again. And we do have the cargo package on it. How does it feel to stand up on it? Let's see, are we getting any wobbles if I lighten up my grip? A little, but I think it's more from the pavement here is really not too level. Yeah, and this video isn't meant to be the big, review video. It's just a get to know the bike ride, get to know the trike ride, I should say. But I do have to say that I am in just a really nice, relaxed position. I think I've gotten the bars, the height of the bars just right, and I think I've got the angle of the bars forward just right. I'm just using throttle right now because I've said before in other trike videos, I think probably 80-90% of the people will only use throttle when riding a trike. But we'll pedal. But I've got the seat at the right angle too, so my knees aren't coming up too high and I'm not putting a lot of strain on it. But you get up to 12 miles an hour pedaling and your legs are moving pretty quick. So let's back it down. Let's put it just in sport and see what it does. And pedal. All right, yeah, that's nice. Let's go down to tour. That'd be like equivalent to PAS2. Yeah, I think I like sport, because then you can pedal and it'll give you power and it feels like you're doing something if you want to pedal. But let's pull it back into the garage and we'll do a quick overview of the bike. Give you a close-up look at it. All right, everyone, here it is, the Lectric XP Trike 2. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. All right, starting up front here. There is the Cloud 50 front fork. That thing is a very smooth rider. I have no complaints of it so far. Of course, it's the first ride, but I think I ride it where it's going to be typical of where everybody else rides, just out on the street, out on the sidewalk, down bike paths. And there you go. Front, Star Union hydraulic disc brakes on 180 millimeter rotors on the front. And also in the back, if you can see in there, up front there, right there. Really nice. And there's the motor, 500 watt motor. The battery tucked in there real nicely. That can be pulled out to charge, or you can charge it on the bike. It's got a place to lock it right there. And of course, right here, the Lectric suspension seat post. And you have a new nice comfort seat right here, nice and wide, with a backrest. And this backrest is adjustable up and down. And then we got the nice little cargo rack on it. You know what, I'm really liking this one because on some of the other ones, you have some really tall ones. I mean, they're good, but I think this is kind of what I would need it for, about that size. So it doesn't make it look too big in the back, but it's nice. And we also have the cargo rack up front here for additional storage, which makes it really nice. And up on top here, you see we have the parking brakes right here and right here. Right now I have this one engaged. Now it's not engaged. And you just pull it and flip that down and you're locked. And you can do both sides. What else we got here? We got a nice big headlight. And let's turn it on so I can show you the screen. If the camera will pick it up. There we go. I'll show you the screen. Camera will pick it up. That's in your regular, no power level if you're just going to pedal this on your own. And then if you go to what would be, used to be PAS1, you get Eco. And then Tour, Sport, Sport Plus, and Turbo, which gives you the most power. And what else do we got up here? We also have turn signals here, right there. Let's turn it on, let's take a look. Look at that right now. And that is a brake light. But these on the fender are just reflectors. They don't do anything. What else we got going on here? Let's turn the blinker off. So this is a folding trike. You can unlatch it right there to fold the bike in half. And you can unlatch it right here to drop the handlebars down. So if you need to store it somewhere, you'll be able to fold this up. And the handlebars are adjustable up and down with this lever here. You can pull it up or you can push it down, make it lower. And I just like the overall look of this. The white with the black rims. Now it's going to be coming in other colors too. So check out the website. I'll have a link in the description that will take you right to the Lectric website if you want to look at more of the specs and everything on this. I will list some of the specs in the comment section below. I don't want to make this just a spec video, but there you have it. The Lectric XP 2. All right, so that's it for the initial ride of this new trike. It's not the overall ride. I just wanted to do a familiarization ride and kind of get to know the trike and show you all. But you guys have a great day, great ride, great week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. Of course, thumbs up.